first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Crawford out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Smith. Then it's Johnson. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Pelicans trail by 12. It's tipped. And it's Gordon missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Crawford kicks to Redick. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Holiday, the pass to Evans. To the paint. Holiday goes in. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 10 points for Jrue Holiday.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And Redick is just an unbelievable three-point shooter. It's not just his volume, it's his pinpoint accuracy. By the end of last season, Redick was 40% from behind the arc for his career.
And for Redick, he knew what his NBA career would be like. Way back in 2005, Clark, I recall him saying, I think I'll be a role player like 80% of the players in the league. I don't expect to be a star. I'll just shoot. I'll be a team player.
Yeah, and he's exactly right. He was highly decorated in college, but every scout knew his strength was shooting the basketball, and J.J. knew it as well.
Here's Davis, rejected by Pierce.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Evans against Pierce. Davis kicks to Gordon. The kick out to Holiday. Trying to find Ajinça. Gets it to him.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
And Ajinça drops them both. Here's Paul. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got his second bucket.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Paul with the buckets.
And that's his game. Ignore the D, focus on what you do, and knock down that triple.
Paul against Holiday. And he overshot that one, missing. Clippers leading by 17. Here's Navarro, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jay's got 24 points.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Here's Gordon after the Clippers pick up 2. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And looking at Jrue Holiday, there's one thing he could do to really improve his game. Something that would, for the first time in a full season, help get his field goal percentage up over 45%, and that's just to get to the rim more often, attack off the dribble.
Here's Navarro. Griffin, no one around him. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Floats one. The shot no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Navarro. Again, the Clippers.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
A three from Anderson. Good. Anderson's got 7 points in the game.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. They get a hand on it. Double team on Holiday. There's the dish to Davis. Clock at 6. New Orleans moving the ball around. They get it back.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist in the game.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA. And on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Well, you look at Jay, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, clutch. Same can be said about him. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
You know, 3 things you don't expect out of guys that young: consistency, consistency, consistency. They brought it all month long.
So for the Pelicans, Rasul Butler's checked in for Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. To the middle. Griffin passes to Navarro. And that one's on target from the wing. Clutch has got 25 points in the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 2nd in steals, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And, you know, back to your original point, I mean, he's just a tireless worker, plays that hard-nosed on-ball defense. Most guys just can't shake him.
Omer Asik, he's checked in for Perkins. Butler dishes to Cole. Screen by Asik. 3-pointer, Butler, that's good. Butler's got 8.
Perfect screen there, set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Cole, defended by Griffin. And here are the Clippers now. Los Angeles leading by 18. To the inside, Navarro. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Clutch has got 29.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
That is good. 7 points for Anthony Davis.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Can't make good off the pick.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And Asik kicks to Butler. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Navarro. He's got 26. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Jay's got 28. Pelicans trail by 17. Outside Butler, kicks to Cole. The three, it's deflected, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Davis kicks to Cole. That three off the mark. Clippers leading by 17. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it,
Oh,
too.
they do, yes, sir. Here's Cole. The Clippers getting the bucket, and it's Davis missing.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Cole, following the basket by Chris Paul. That's good. Cole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Evans, he's checked in for New Orleans.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To the middle, it's deflected and stolen by Jordan. For the three, and that one's good. 33 points for James. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 7 points.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
New Orleans making a switch here. Agins is checked in. Pass to Griffin. Stolen by Ashik. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cole's got the ball. Dishes to Butler. Here's Cole, defended by Paul. Got a piece of it. Here's Navarro, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Here's Cole, 7 points in the game. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. New Orleans making some changes here. Gordon comes in for Butler, and it's Drew Holiday in for Norris Cole.
Eric Gordon, Drew Holiday.
20 seconds left in the third quarter, and stolen by Jordan. And they're on the break. Here's Navarro, again the Clippers.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.